Welcome to Tony's Room Chat, the place where your voice matters.
Always good topics to discuss. Join now, because it's for free. And let's talk.
And now let's present our guests. Straight from Brazil, we have Andiara Ortiz, the co-host today. This man comes from Argentina, Nestor Daniel Buffatelli. This is Irena Djukic from Serbia, wise friend. And now we have Rita from Italy, other wise friend. And now Tony Carl from Brazil and the administrator of the group. Topic is about jealousy.
Hello, my dearest friends from all over the world. Okay, welcome everyone. Okay, now we can greet each other. Okay, Rita, you're saying, please, that now you can see the waves up or high, yeah? You mean from your apartment? You can see the waves?
No, unfortunately, no. But my apartment is not very distant from the sea. And so every morning, as you already well know, I walk for an hour. And my favorite walking is walking on the beach, okay? And so we have the possibility to see these splendid events, this splendid, the power and the force of the sea when the sea is a bit angry, okay, is wonderful. Also, when it's totally calm, is also another splendid vision. But when a sort of storm, a windy storm, okay, and you can see the different colors, the different sounds, and you can see on the beach, in the sands, you can find a lot of very interesting things, okay, shells of any size, and also other things, okay. So it's a really an endless discovery when you walk on the beach. Yeah.
Okay. What is the sea that is close to your house, Rita?
The sea is Ionian Sea. This is the sea that was the last part of Italy, okay? The bottom part of Italy.
Oh, yes.
Okay. How are you, Irina and Andiara Ortiz? Welcome, ladies, please. How are you?
Hi, guys. I'm good. Thank you.
Welcome. Thanks for coming. Irina, you too. Okay, thanks for coming. Okay. Rita, I don't know, do you have any jealous friend because you live in Italy, you know? You have the best view ever, right?
I don't have friends.
Jealous.
Jealous friends.
Jealous friend.
Yeah, I know people that suffer of this sort of way of kind of disease, okay? Because I consider jealousy a sort of disease, because when you are jealous, when you suffer of this kind of feeling, you are not an happy person. Absolutely, you have a lot of issues, a lot of problems with yourself, and so it's not a very beneficial, positive position, okay? And so. Yeah, I know a person in particular. I have been knowing her for a long time, and she was and is very, very jealous of her partner. And so I think that she is an unhappy person. And consequently, when you are so jealous, also the people around you, close to you, are happy, okay? Because they suffer and they accept this very bad position. Yeah.
Yes, guys, I know many people, they have everything, okay? But even so, they are jealous of you. You can have nothing, okay? But even so, they are jealous of you. Sometimes, I think sometimes we can call it disease, okay? How about you, Anjara? What's your feeling about this jealousy people?
Well, I'd say jealousy people are people wish your life, yeah? And I didn't live this life before, and I wish have the same your life with you, and maybe the same family, or maybe in some cases personality, yeah? And for me, that's something called jealous. Okay.
Okay. Do you think each personality can give people this type of feelings? I don't know.
Not exactly personality, but for example, we have a people can encourage others and can treat in a very good way, people. In some cases, that's not the like a skill of everyone. Yeah, in some cases, who doesn't have the same attitude can impact in the feeling of jealous. Yeah, because for example, I can handle with people, or maybe I can discuss in a respect way. In some cases, people have this skill can cause jealousy in others. Yeah, maybe like extroverted person, or maybe who has this talent. Yeah, to talk with people.
Okay, okay. Anjana, did you copy the questions in the top? Can you please here, please? Okay, I go for the
Yeah, I'm
question.
going to copy
Guys, we
on.
have the topic is huge and nice to discuss. Okay, just 5 questions about jealousy and the meaning for it. Okay, let's go. We have, for example, sometimes we don't know certain type of vocabulary, then we can go. This one is like academic one, okay? Okay, ta-da, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about jealousy, okay? Okay, Nestor, could you read it, please, about jealousy,
Yes.
please?
Yes. Jealousy is a complex, often insecure emotion is stemming from perceived traits to
Nestor is
relations.
stemming, okay? Stemming, okay?
Stemming. Okay,
Stemming,
thank you.
okay?
Stemming. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Stemming from perceived threats to relationships or self-worth. Best managed through self-reflection and communication.
Sorry, communication. What causes jealousy?
What causes jealousy? People that are prone to intense jealousy or possessiveness often harbor feelings of inadequacy or inferiority and have a tendency to compare themselves to others.
To others.
Jealousy at its core is a byproduct of fear,
Byproduct, yes.
a product of fear of not being good enough, fear of
Or loss, okay?
loss.
Okay,
Okay,
now
yeah.
you have inbox the question. Let's go. Okay, and you are my co-host. Please, let's go about the questions. Let's go.
Okay, I share on chat. Okay, Tony.
Yeah.
Chat
It
box.
is in the chat box now. Okay, let's
Mm-hmm.
describe them and let's ask him. Okay, just 5 questions. Then we have other type of
Mm-hmm.
tasks. Okay, let's go. Let's go for it, please, Andiara. Okay, the ball is in your court, please.
Okay. Do you think jealousy is a natural emotion? Why or why not? Okay, I'll go first. Yeah, I would say jealousy is a natural emotion. Everyone have a little bit inside of us, yeah. However, that will be a problem if this jealous can interfere in your emotion and also in your life. Yeah, you always compare yourself with other, and we don't feel enough ready or prepared for something because you are in a low level instead of the other person. Yeah, and we don't enjoy our life and we are not be grateful for anything because we feel jealous. Yeah, and I suppose we wanna live the life it's not for us. Yeah, because every person has a life, and that's not the same for you or for me. Yeah, and it's in addition because we have a different personality. Yeah, the culture
Yes.
the culture is a different, the nationality, maybe the space you grow up, and also the relation with your family, parents. That's something surround of us and maybe can be a different for each person. Thank you.
Mhm. Yes. Okay, who's the next, please?
Irena?
Yes, I agree with this, and I think that it is possible to be jealous on positive or negative way, healthy or unhealthy way. You need to have a balance and to control it, how to manage this emotion and to accept it in different situations, like when we have a competition, and to accept that you are not a winner and you in every situation one person is a winner, another is a loser, and that is my example.
Mm-hmm. Erin, I have a question for you. Do you think all children, they are born jealousy?
No, I think that they learn it from their parents, maybe they from their friends, and when they are in the school or kindergarten, as I mentioned, when they have a competition and they always compare with others if they have better knowledge or cloth maybe, and that
Yeah.
is my opinion.
Okay, in other words, let's teach our children healthy competition, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nestor, let's go, Nestor, please. And you can okay, ask a question, okay? Just one question.
Okay.
Okay, keep going, Nestor.
Let Nestor say, okay? Say, Nestor, say. Say
Okay,
it.
okay. Thank you. Yes, I think jealousy is a natural emotion. Yes, I agree. Maybe every person in a moment can feel jealous, but the problem is when you can't control the yellows. Maybe yellows for me is the fear to lose the love a person that you love, but in general, jealous person think that the problem is the other person when maybe the problem is myself problem, not the other person. If I am a jealous person, you can control the yellows. Maybe it's not a problem, but sometimes yellows become an obsession. Could be dangerous.
Guys, do you think is there some kind of treatment, effective ones?
What, Tony? Repeat the question, please.
I asked, do you really think there is some kind of treatment? Kind of
In order
treatment,
to-
okay? For example,
in or-
you go
in
to
order
a
to-
psychologist, you work by yourself on your problem. I don't know if it's a problem.
Depends on the level of this kind of disease, I think, no? Because if we speak about pathological jealousy, of course, we need the presence and also the action of a specialist, such a doctor or a psychologist or things like that. But anyway, if we speak about the jealousy that we normal people can feel. So this is another history, okay? Because I think, speaking about the last question, that jealousy is not a sentiment, a feeling that is in our body when we were born. I don't think so, because I think that we can feel a sort of jealousy when we fear to be abandoned, to be left alone, okay? And so when we were born, someone was around us, caring us and loving us. This isn't the most of the cases, of course, okay? And so the most important needs of me when I was born was eating and sleeping and being loved, okay? And so if these three things were cultivated, there were no need to be jealous. aging, getting older. So me in first person, we suffered different positions and different situations. And so we started with the fear of abandonment, with fear of don't forget the self-esteem, okay? It is the base of this jealousy, because the more high is your level of self-esteem, the less you suffer of jealousy, okay? And the controversial is the opposite, exact, okay? So we must be really aware as a parent, as a teacher, of this kind of sentiment, because we have to create self-esteem in our loved ones in order to make them strong, not super strong, aware and conscious of their limits and also of their positive points, okay? And so in this way, I think that jealousy is something that is also be a funny thing, something ridiculous, something we can play about, okay, but not suffer.
Okay, go on, Jennifer, please.
No, I only claims, Tony.
No, because we have 5 questions. You are the co-host, please. It's
Okay,
missing
that
someone to
one.
respond, Jara. I don't remember.
Yeah, I have already answered number 1.
But thank you, Irina. Yeah, now, number 1. Irina, number 1, please.
Irene?
Yeah, yes, I have finished also.
You have
Okay,
finished. Okay, Jara,
maybe
go, please.
Nestor, did you answer?
I,
Number
I,
1?
I answered
Yeah,
a few
he did,
Okay.
yeah, he did.
We can go
Okay,
to the
number 2.
second question.
Okay, number 2.
What's
Yeah.
the difference between jealous and envy? Well, I would say there is no so a big difference, yeah, and jealous and envy.
Yeah, I don't think so. Not a much big difference,
Yeah.
jealousy. Because you can control jealousy, but envy sometimes people can't control because it is a disease, okay? Yeah. Both could be a disease, a pathological ones, okay? Guys, you have to
Yeah.
be careful about pathological thing, okay? For everything. Envy, jealousy, okay? I'm not envy, okay? I'm not envy. I support you guys if you bought a new car, a new apartment, a mansion, of course. I'm your friend, okay? But I have friends, they are super jealous and envy also. Envy, guys, is the worst thing people can have, okay? Envy, envious person. For example, my brother constructed this two-story house here, okay? I live in a two-story house. My neighbor, sorry for saying about my neighbor, okay, guys? This guy was super envious and jealous of my brother. Okay, he went there and constructed the same items, okay? The balcony, the types of everything, guys. Envy, envy.
Envy, yeah, envy is something, it is desiring something or someone else, okay? Jealousy is the fear of losing something that you already have. Think about the model of this envy, okay? That is the tragedy by Shakespeare, Othello. In Othello, do you know Othello, the story of Othello? Othello is a tragedy, okay? Because Iago was really, really envious, okay? And also jealous. And so we have the terrible tragedy of Desdemona and Othello, yeah.
Yes, but some people, they simply don't agree with your progress, okay, guys? They are envious all the time, because you have a new car, they want a new car too, okay? One thing that I would like to say here, guys, don't ever show your things, okay, to people. Don't ever tell people what's your achievements in life, okay? Don't say it, please don't tell them, because many people are not there with you and for you, okay? Take note, please. I know what I'm saying. I know what I mean, okay? Okay.
You know, Tony, I think that the western part of the planet knows much better this kind of sentiment or feeling
instead, the oriental part, the Asian part, I think that people are less, they are less envious or less jealous, okay? Maybe because there are in their behavior a different culture, of course, because in their behavior there is present meditation. And when you meditate something, the more you meditate, the more you know yourself better and better. And the more you accept the possibility to have a very normal life without envying or without desiring what belongs to other people, okay? So in our life, there is less meditation, less possibility to see deep inside ourselves, okay, and accept the reality as it is. And so consequently, we are more disposable to be envious and to be jealous, okay? Think about, for example, in the work of field, in the field of work, okay, with your colleagues, if you want, there are people who have a very important career, and usually the competitiveness is really important in this kind of speech. And so, yeah. Instead, in the Oriental part, I think there is less possibility.
Some people I know for sure, when you say, I speak three languages, say, you speak three languages? Yeah. I have a cousin, guys. I have a cousin. She's super jealous, okay? Super jealous, my cousin, okay? I hate her. One time I said to her, yeah, I speak English. Not you, Johnny. Okay. I know what I mean, guys. Yeah. Don't tell people what to do, your best, okay, achievements, okay? Just let them discover by themselves, okay? Shame on them.
I totally agree with you. I totally agree.
Yeah, Andiara knows me. I'm terrible, okay? Andiara knows me, okay? Guys, I hate.
Tony, next time you tell your cousin, I speak 7 languages. 7 languages.
Seven
I am
languages.
a polyglot,
I
7
totally
languages.
support people who speak
Thank you to your
9,
cousin.
10, 7, 1.5, okay? I don't care. It's up to them, their problem, okay? Not my business, okay? But guys, I hate people jealous or even, okay, envious. Yeah, I have many, okay? Go on, Jar, please. Let's continue. Nice topic, okay? Let's go.
Okay, now the time in the store.
Yes, I think both feelings are bad feelings. Jealousy and envy are bad feelings. But in my opinion, envy is worse than jealousy. Because maybe jealousy person think that they love other person and he feel jealousy because she have the fear to lose the other person. It's not a good feeling. But in my opinion, envy is worse because the envy person don't want the things that you have. Envy person want that you don't have the things that you have. It is a worse feeling, in my opinion.
Yeah. I agree with you 100%, Nestor. People envious or envious people, they are the worst thing you can see in life, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, guys,
Now,
let's get.
Irene,
Yes,
maybe.
Irene now.
Yes, I agree that, but I think that envy it is possible to be a kind of motivation, because if you are envy on your colleagues or on another person result, you try to do the same and to copy that person and to achieve the same result and try to be better than your colleagues. And maybe it is common on the workplace that one colleagues has higher salary, better promotion, better bonus, and you need to be positive, to stay positive and to do something to change the situation and to get that bonus. next time. And that is my opinion, that sometimes it is possible to be kind of motivation. And it is also related to learning one language, English. And among us, for example, we always try to be better than your speaking partner, for example, and to correct your mistakes and to continue to learn English, not to be negative and to accept your failure also whenever you have exam, and not to think about the result of your friend and to stay positive. That is my opinion. But in case if you are jealous, it means that it is unpleasant feeling because your spouse has another boyfriend or girlfriend and you are jealous about it. But what does it mean? You need to improve your relationship with your spouse or change something and to avoid this unpleasant situation. And that is my example.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that for an envious person, we have, thanks to literature, we have a description, okay? That is this one, green-eyed monster. Green-eyed monster is a envy, okay? Green-eyed monster. For jealousy, we don't have this kind of description. So I think that to be envious is much worse than to be jealous, because envy comes from a very bad behavior. Jealousy can be cured. Okay, can be the problem of jealousy can be solved with a lot of love, with a lot of support, with a lot of understanding. But envy is a disease, a bit much more important, much worse. Okay, and so it's more difficult to be cured. And so between jealousy and envy, I prefer jealousy, of course, and not
because you
envy.
can control, yeah. You can treat on it, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Andrea, raise the hand, okay.
No, I don't raise my hand, only
I remember you
clamps.
raised your hand. No? Okay,
No,
okay.
only clamps.
Guys, I have, let me add something here important, okay? Some parents, not all, okay? Some parents, they work on it, okay? To produce jealous kids, right? Do you agree?
Oh, I could be. I don't know, but yes, maybe you are right. Some parents could be grew up shallow children. It's not, of course, it's not good for a parent to be a difference between the different children.
But some parents do, okay? Nestor, I'm telling because I know
It
people,
could
they
be.
produce jealous kids because, for example, they gift the daughter better than the boy, for example. If they like the boy the most, they will treat better the boy. And sometimes they prefer the
Yeah.
daughter and they give everything to the daughter, okay, to this daughter,
Oh, it's
causing problems between the relationship between the kids, okay, the children.
It is could be a good example because jealousy is not just in a couple in a relationship between a couple. Jealous could be between siblings,
Yeah,
even maybe you could be jealous of a partner in your shop because you feel that the boss treat in a
yeah,
different way. And
yeah.
is jealous
Creating
appear in
rebels, yeah,
different relationships.
yeah. Sometimes parents are creating rebels, okay, at home.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Yeah.
are right, Tony.
Now
Even though
imagine,
I,
guys, five siblings, and Jana, five siblings in
yeah,
here, my house, kicking each other, fighting, and mom says, "Stop, guys! I will kill you." Okay, guys,
yeah,
go. Okay. Yeah, guys, we have to respect our children. I don't have children, okay? I don't have kids, just one. But if I had kids, I'll be always teach them how to respect, okay, brothers and sisters, okay? Respect the limit, okay? Respect is
Yeah.
everything, okay? In the house, okay, guys? Respect is everything. Because I lived with five at all, uh, we were in five siblings. Guys, I know the difference, okay? I know the difference. Okay.
Tony, you are right, even though I partially agree with you, because I think that a couple of parents, they don't leave one son much more than the other ones. Maybe they love, not leave, excuse me, they love one son more than another one. Maybe they love one in a different way, because
Yes, I
all
know.
the children, they have different characters, different possibilities, different needs. But sometimes this behavior can cause something, a misunderstanding. So one son can think that he is less loved compared to the other one. And so this is a very big responsibility on the shoulder of parents, because they have to be aware of this possibility. And so they have to be so aware of this, because this can cause a very big disease, personal interior disease, I mean. So it's a real possibility, this one, because I know many examples of what you have said to us now. And so, yes, it's true. Even though, I repeat, I think that parents, they don't love one much more than the other. They love in a different way. Okay,
Yes, I
but
know. I
they are
heard that.
not,
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, but they don't realize that this behavior can cause misunderstanding, and so, yeah,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
consequences are negative.
Yeah. Okay, Angela, let's go. Number, we are number
Okay,
two,
guys, the
number three, yeah.
next one
Number four,
will
yeah.
be pray. Can jealousy ever be a good thing? Well, when you talk about
Ever.
motivation, if
Can jealous
jealous,
ever be a good thing?
yeah, ever be a good thing. If jealousy help of us to achieve something because we think if someone achieves something, probably I can do that. Probably if you think in this way, you be a good thing. Yeah, it's not like something really bad for us. It will be like a motivation, like a motor for us. Yeah, uh, to to think if who achieves something I can do. Yeah, only if you think in this way. Yeah, because if you deep in this emotion like a jealousy, probably you feel more competitive and also maybe a paranoid. Yeah, like
Mhm.
extremely suspicious without evidence. And that's my answer. Thank you. Tony or another person, Rita.
Let's hear from Nestor, please, Nestor.
Yes. I don't know. I think we answered this question we were talking before. Not always jealousy can be a good thing. Many times is a bad feeling, jealousy for you and for the other person. Um, I was thinking what you were talking before related with the parents, children. I was thinking that it's not the same. Maybe when you are in a romantic relationship, both persons are in the same level, but the relationship between parents and children is not in the same level. So I agree with Rita that maybe parents love all the children in the same level, but maybe as children are different, the behavior of the parents with the children is different. But parents need to be carefully, because not always children are able to understand the behavior of the parents. It's not the same that in a romantic relationship, when the two persons are in the same level or understanding. Children are children, so as a parent, you have to take care in your behavior. Sorry, maybe it's not it's not the question, but I was thinking because it was interesting what you were talking before. No, my answer relating with the third question is not jealous. Not always is a good feeling.
Yeah. Nestor, we have to learn how to control our feelings and our emotions. This is related to emotions, okay?
Oh, yes.
Yeah. If someone is successful more than you, okay, get by yourself your emotions, okay? Try to control your emotions. Now, don't say it, I'll be better than him or her, okay? Just go by yourself. Try to achieve your goals for you, not for others, okay? Don't compare yourself to others ever, right? Be yourself, okay? The best way to avoid jealousy and be an envious person, okay? The best way is to control yourself, your
I
emotions,
agree.
okay? Yeah.
Yes, I
Yeah.
agree.
You are totally right, Tony, because when you compare someone or something, okay, there are two terms in this comparison, and consequently, absolutely, they are forced, one is plus, the other one is minus. This is the law of comparison, okay? This is the law. There is no possibility to escape of this kind of rule of law. Okay, so in a comparison, I am plus, I am taller, I am more intelligent, I am more stupid than you. This is the consequences, okay? And so this is terrible when you compare your children, for example, your children, your students, your friends, okay? Please behave as a Mary, as a Tom, as Rose. Don't you see Rose is so beautiful, is so polite. Okay, you have to be as he or she is. So this is a terrible, terrible statement to give, to tell our children or our students or our friends, for example, okay? Because you are comparing a person, and consequently, this person has something less than the other one. Automatically, the self-esteem that is the most important
Rita, just a
feeling in
moment.
our
Rita,
life.
please, hear
Yeah.
me out, guys. Let's pick up same link because you are running out of time, okay? Let's go back, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I am here.
Please, Rita, continue, please.
No, I have finished my
Oh, you
my
finished
thought.
your
Yeah,
speech because
yeah,
you
yeah,
was
yeah.
beautiful speech, by the way, as always, Rita. Okay, guys. Go and Jar, please. Let's go our questions.
Okay, the next. How can we control jealousy in relationships? Well, that's a difficult question to answer, yeah. And I would just say when you talk about men and women, the jealousy is happening, yeah, because we are in the relationship and we like to control and maybe to take care of something we really like it. However, when this level of jealousy is super excessive, extremely, you probably will in a problem or a struggle with, yeah, and also maybe to have a break the relationship because anyone accept the control in a exaggeration level, yeah. That's essential to have because if you don't have, probably you don't like exactly your couple, maybe. or maybe you really respect, that's possible, but it's essential to be careful, yeah, to respect the space, because we'll probably in a biggest issue and the biggest problem, I would say, even though in a relationship with men and women, when I said, but friends, colleagues, yeah, and we need to think in some cases we need to take the person alone to do the things he or she likes to do without of us, yeah. And the foundation of communication is for everyone, yeah. And if you try to control of that because maybe you feel jealousy, or maybe you feel like we are underestimated, probably that's something interfere in our relationships. Thank you.
Yes, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. In the beginning of any relationship is hard, okay, guys, because it is a process, okay? To be accustomed to your partner is not that easy, okay? Because you don't know this person fullest, okay? The fullest, right? Right, Rita? Because, for example, if I'm dating, I never been to this person before, okay? It is my very first time that I have to see the habits, okay? Let's say even the personality, right? And everything, okay? If this person curses a lot, if this person hates my family, if this person hates her family or his family, okay, in this case, okay. If they have problem with the police, okay, let's say the police, sorry,
Yeah.
and other problems, among other stuff, okay, I would say. And guys, take care of yourself, of course, take care of yourself. If you see this person is possessive, let go, cut them out, okay? At
Yeah.
the beginning, I mean, at the beginning, okay? In the beginning is harsh, okay? For some people. For others, don't, is not. But for
Yeah.
some people, they still struggle and persist to live a relationship which is not for them. I don't know the reason. Maybe love. They are blind, you know. They are blind in this process sometimes. Love is
Yeah.
blind, right? Love is blind, guys. You know, love is blind,
Yeah.
guys. Okay. Love is blind,
Yeah.
guys. And the marriage, open your eyes, okay? For some
Yeah.
people,
But it's too late. But
you
sometimes it's too late. Yeah.
love is blind. But
Yeah.
marriage opens your eyes, okay?
Love makes you blind. That's true. Love it
Rita,
makes
just a
you
moment.
blind.
In Brazil, we
Yeah.
still have, unfortunately, violence among couples, okay? Especially men against the
Yeah.
spouse. Unfortunate because of, you know, we see here the junker ones, you know, lots of beers, lots of wine, lots of drugs. And some ladies in Brazil, some women in Brazil, they still persist to live with this, you know, this, let's say trash man. Okay? I don't know. Because they love it, still love it. Okay. Okay, Rita, sorry for cutting you, please.
No, 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 no. I agree with you, Tony, because love makes us blind and marriage open our eyes, but it's too late sometimes. But anyway,
Yeah.
all this kind of thoughts that we are expressing in this very nice and interesting conversation, all these problems depends on the level on our self-esteem, okay? Because
Mm.
if my level of self-esteem is high, I don't need to be loved or to be jealous or to totally belong to another person, okay? Because I can stay also alone with myself in a positive way, and so I can also, there is no need to be jealous, because in a relationship I have to trust the other people, but I have to make him or her be free to go where they want, okay, or do what they want without this obsession to be under their shoulders. So this is, it means love someone according to my very modest opinion, means I want him or her be happy, okay? But not because I love him or her, but because I want that him or her is loved in a correct way and I want that they can live their life in a loved way, okay, without obsession, without jealousy. But this depends on my self-esteem. With the more high, the higher is the level of high esteem, better is our life. So I think that this is the basic medicine in order to cure and to resolve the problems of jealousy.
Pertains, please.
Okay. Well, we were talking that maybe jealousy is a natural feeling. It's not a good feeling, but it's a natural feeling. Sometimes we can control jealousy naturally. If we realize that we have jealous and we understand that it is not a good feeling, maybe we are able to control in a natural way. If you can do it, it is not a problem. The problem is when you feel jealousy that you can't control by yourself. So maybe you need help, maybe with a psychology, because it is not happy for you, it's not happy for the other person. So you have to try to get help for a professional, maybe. We were talking that shallows come for a low esteem for yourself. So maybe you have to work with a psychology about your self-esteem. Not the problem is never is to the other person. It's your problem. So you need help in order to improve your esteem. Well, if you can solve this problem, maybe the relationship will be a good future. If not, will be healthy to break the relationship.
Guys, do you think having a break could be help in the future? This couple break? I don't know. You mentioned about break, yes, and yeah. Do you really think that break can be helping the couple in the future? I don't know. Could be for young ones. I don't know. For example, for adults, I don't think so.
Well,
You mean in the life of a couple? What do you mean, Tony?
Anjara knows what I mean. Okay, go,
Yeah,
Anjara,
Anjara,
please.
yeah. Explain me the question better because I haven't understood the
Anjara knows.
question of.
Could you please,
Yeah,
Anjara, clarify, please?
yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Okay, I said in some cases, we break up, we break with
Yeah,
our
break up,
couple
yeah.
because of the excessive of jealousy, yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, I would say depends, Tony. For example, it depends on the level of jealous you have, you feel of other person, because in some cases it's like a possessive, for adults, we have enough maturity and probably start to talk, to work with strategy. And maybe when Rita mentioned about when you deep our knowledge about ourselves, yoga, mental like activities, you probably feel more in maybe acquire more knowledge about ourselves, and how to treat other, and don't feed high expectations about other person,
Well
and
said.
in some cases a conversation can help, but in some cases we need to break with this person, this
Yes.
relationship,
Yes.
because we can try to give advices, maybe tips, but if a person isn't open their mind for for help, or maybe to see this a problem, probably that will nothing. Yeah.
Yes. Guys, there's no way out for some couples. They have to break up, okay? Because the jealousy is too much, the problem is too much. Could be sometimes ending up in death. Unfortunate, okay? Let's hear from Irina. Irina, please. Sorry for not letting you speak up. Sorry, Irina. Because Irina knows everything, right?
It's okay. And my example is jealousy between a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law. It is common here and unfortunately not good. And they struggle with this kind of problem a lot, and they have difficulties to overcome it. And
Yes.
Irina, this is a very nice example, this one, because the relationship between a mother-in-law and daughter-in-law is a very difficult, fragile, weak, important, terrible, tragic relationship and issue, okay? But depends on the intelligence of the two parts of this speech, okay? Because I am a mother of two sons, two male sons, okay? They have their partners, but no, stop with the example of mine. Stop. When you have a son, okay, the son, he doesn't belong to me. He is not mine. It's not something that belongs to me, and he has to stay with me all the life and and become a photocopy of myself. Absolutely, I am his mother, and I will be always, forever and ever, the mother, and I love him or her from the bottom of my heart to the last day of my life. But she or he has to live their life, okay? And so when they start the new experience, I am to be a bit behind, okay? So depends on the intelligence of the person. So because it's a difficult, because it's a tragedy, this kind of relationship, but I think that it's so easy to solve the things, because mother usually they are really jealous of their sons, okay? And when the sons starts a new family with a new partner, okay, so the jealousy go up. The jealousy goes up. It is really difficult to come back. Like, in this way,
I agree with you, Rita.
in this way, we cause a lot of unhappiness to our sons or to our daughters, okay? So this is what we don't understand, that my jealousy is the real things of very unhappy
We are not the
unhappiness to my
owners
son.
of our sons. Sorry, we are not the
Yeah.
owners of our sons.
Yeah, absolutely, Nessa, absolutely. Even though you is the father, I am the mother, and so I gave him the life, okay? But anyway, he doesn't belong to me, absolutely. He's not mine.
Yeah, guys,
I
for
have to
couples,
understand.
okay, for couples, let me understand, okay? For couples, relationships should be based on trust, okay?
Yeah,
Build on
absolutely.
trust, build on trust,
Yeah.
always. Okay, Ortiz, I finish.
Okay. The next one. Does social media increase jealousy among young people? I totally agree with this statement, because social media, we compare ourselves all the time, yeah. And also the principle of jealousy is really strong, yeah. And also we can see people influence or maybe trends nowadays can enhance this feeling of jealousy, yeah. And I would say the principle of comparison, yeah, that's one of the most strong in social media. And also when you talk about goals and maybe certificates or maybe something we expect with determined age we have in our age, for example, yeah. And yeah, I totally agree with this statement can influence.
Yeah.
Yeah, can influence so many ways, guys. Yes.
Irena, you can go. Number 5, please.
Yes. I agree with this that there is a competition and teenagers, especially on TikTok, they try to copy each other and they have a kind of competition and unfortunately it is very negative and they don't use their creativity and that is a huge problem. And that is my simply they need to avoid to spend their time on TikTok or other social page and not to do the same. They need to have to use their idea, their motivation and to do something on different way. And that is my short answer.
You're right. They cop them, yeah. They are used to copying all the time, right? Because of jealous, right?
Maybe
On
young people.
TikTok, especially,
Mm,
specifically,
yes.
specifically TikTok, they like comparing themselves. I would like to go the same way, okay? No, try to build your own way, okay?
Mm-hmm. Nestor, your time.
Yes, yes, I agree. Maybe sometimes social media can increase jealousy among young people. Young people are in a stage of their life. They are building their personality. So sometimes they can think that all the things that appear in social media is the real life, but maybe real life is different to the things that appear in social media. It's difficult that any person upload in social media bad things that happen in their life. Maybe all the things that we upload in social media are good things that happen to us, maybe a trip or a good experience. So maybe young people believe, not all young people, of course, but could be that some young people think that other people had better things than the thing that they have. Because maybe they are building their personalities, and sometimes it could be a reason to feel jealousy. So, in this sense, I agree with the question number 5. Sometimes social media could help to increase jealousy between young people.
Even with the adults, okay, Nestor.
Yes, it
Even
is.
with
Yes,
among
it could be
adults,
with
yeah,
adults
because
too.
some people they are not curious about jealousy. Okay.
Oh, yes, but always is the same. We were
Yeah, the
talking
same
that
pattern,
maybe
guys. The same pattern always.
the same pattern.
Yeah.
The problem is when the person feel low esteem.
Mm-hmm. Ortiz, please.
Okay, now Rita, yeah?
Usually, I don't like in general social media because they are negative aspects of this modern technology. But in this kind of speech that we are doing now, I double my dislike, okay? Because I think I'm sure that they present so stupid, unintelligent models of publicity, of I don't know, health, of some other kinds of fields. And young people, they tend to compare, and they tend to imitate, and they tend to be exactly like that models, okay? And so this is really negative. So I think that social media should be not allowed to young people in this kind of field, because they increase negative feelings and negative consequences. And so, yeah, young people in particular, they should avoid all this kind of very negative models. But it's a very difficult battle, this one, because we try we struggle, we parents, we teachers, we adult people, we struggle against this kind of new problems. But I think that we are not successful, unfortunately. No.
Irena now?
I have finished this one.
Yeah.
We have an illusion when we copy them, and maybe
Yeah.
something is good for them, but
Yeah.
something is not good
Yeah.
for me, and I need to make a decision
Yeah.
about it and to accept it or not. The reality is something different than
Yeah.
when you are dreaming on social media.
Yeah.
It's not because Irina is famous that Tony should be, yeah. I have my own personality, guys. You have to follow your guts, okay? Follow your guts. Because, for example, in the future, maybe, I don't know, maybe some people will be famous in other type of things, okay? That is not my role, for example, you know?
Yes, Tony, but you have to build up your personality. How do you build up your personality in this kind of modern society? So surrounded by this social media, above all social media, from the morning to the last moment of your day. How do you do? So I think that the most important institutions are school and family. But above all, the school, because family sometimes they are engaged in the works, they are a lot of problems, blah 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 blah. At school, you should learn how improve you and how build up your personality. And so, from this point of view, I accept, I should accept, I would accept the presence of social media in the school. The condition is that me, the teacher, I have to explain, I have to teach, I have to help you how to use this kind of social media. And I help you to discover how fake news are behind the social media, how negativeness there are behind the social media, how stupid is social media, okay? The only people who can do this are the teachers, motivated teachers, honest teachers, okay, good teachers, mentors above all, okay? So this is my opinion.
Okay. I think that's
Yeah.
all by now, yes. And Diana, do you have any final speech? Guys, if you have, let's go.
Okay, I will add up about the Rita mentioned now, yeah.
Mhm.
And yeah, I would say the school play a major role in this aspect when you talk about social media, yeah. And especially because teacher have enough background, yeah, enough experience to teach how you can read information or maybe to see something on internet or social media and not the first or immediately believe it, yeah, because that's a fake, that's not real life. And yeah, that's important, I would say. And maybe to talk family when you mention it, and especially talk with people have experience, yeah, because people with past this age or maybe have experiences can add more information, yeah. And even though in our area, because the information and maybe the social media is pretty strong in our daily routine, everyone have Instagram or maybe Facebook or something else to communicate. That's a great, you know how to use with now widely ways, yeah. That's my
Yes,
statement.
you're
Thank
right.
you.
Yeah.
You're
Be
right.
wise, yeah, be wise.
Yeah.
Okay, that's all for me. Tony,
Yeah.
anyone discuss
Anyone
more?
want to add something?
No,
Irena post
I
some
just
question.
want to say that for me it was an
Irina, you
interesting
can read
topic.
it. You can read it, Irina, please. Does
This
your
one.
jealousy
Yeah.
go?
Okay, but
Sometimes feel like an intuition. Has it felt like an unreal and unpleasant emotion, like unreasonable fear related to your partner, maybe?
Yeah, it's a
Because,
fear, of course.
yeah.
Jealousy is a fear, guys, of losing something, okay?
Yeah.
Or just because people they love compare themselves to others because they are jealous. This just because of this feeling, okay?
Yeah, sometimes it could be considered an intuition because in your partner, when you are so jealous, I think that in your partner you can see something that is changed, okay? And so your jealousy goes up, and so it can be considered an intuition. But because your partner is changing, something is different, and so yeah.
Okay, guys, before you leave, I have the final question, okay, for everyone here, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, do you think, guys, pay attention, please. Do you think people they pass through 5, 6 marriage? Who is the problem? Where is the problem here, guys? A guy or a lady, okay, was married for 7, 10 times. Where is the problem? Where you can find the problem?
Nestor, can you go first,
Oh,
please?
to be honest, I I don't know anybody that got
I
married.
know, Nestor. I know many people.
Oh no,
They've been
I
in
know that
many
there are people.
marriage,
Oh
six,
yes.
seven. Okay,
Oh,
okay.
I know that there are people that got married many times. I don't know. In my case, I told you I married twice,
But
but for me,
you are strong now, bro. You are strong now
for me,
because
it's enough.
yeah, you are strong now. Okay, you learn how to survive this. Okay.
Yes, but yeah, maybe could be, but 5, 6, 7, I, it's difficult to understand. Maybe the
Yes.
marriage is not for this person.
Yes. Also could be. Yeah. Well said, Nestor. Also could be. Dude, the problem, it's you. Okay. Yeah.
No, I
Go,
don't
Rita,
think
please.
so, Tony.
Your turn, please, Rita.
I think that when there is a problem and you have to change your partner, also the guilt is not always from one part or the other part. The guilty is more or less divided between the two parts of the coins. Okay, so when something is wrong, it's not just my fault, it's not just your fault, it's our fault. It's our fault.
Some people they think that having 10 relationships and marriage, I mean, okay, they'll be happy. Why? How come? No. Guys, if the problem it's on you, you are the problem, not the other person. You are bringing to your life a person who is innocent. Okay. And
Yeah.
Jared knows in Brazil you have a love school. Okay. Channel 7. Remember this, and Ortiz? And this channel, I watched many people.
I remember.
Oh, I've been in 7 marriage. What's the problem? You are the problem, man. 7 guys, 7 relationships
Seven. Yeah.
has failed. Every, you know, What's the problem, guys? Be alone, okay? Be alone. Try yourself, okay? Be alone. Don't bring to your life a person who is in the center. The problem it's on you, okay? You to one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know Angela? Love School? Yeah. Renata and Cristiane.
Yeah, I know it's a
Yeah.
famous here in Brazil.
Yeah, I tell my wife, what the hell? 7 relationship, guys. And even so, you are not happy. He's still fighting among them, guys. He's still fighting. Then they search for this couple to give them
Yeah.
like advices. Come on, guys. It's clear like water. Okay, Irina, how about you, Irina? Do
It is
you
common
think,
in
Irina?
Arabic countries. They have 7. One is for kitchen, one is for another reason. It is common.
Yeah. What's your take, Angela, about this? People, where's
Okay.
where's the problem?
Well, guys, I've never been married, but when I listen of that, I suppose that a person doesn't fit with reading, yeah, reading. And it's sad to say, but we have a people they aren't born for marriage, yeah, because
Yes.
of their personality, or maybe they wanted to live on a free life. And when we're married, we have responsibilities. We need to think not only of you but in other person, because every action you do maybe interfere in the another person.
Reflects.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, regrets.
Yeah.
And yeah, in some cases that's a problem of person. In some cases a person didn't learn one lesson, or maybe one behavior exactly, or maybe that's not for him or her, yeah,
Yeah.
to marriage.
Yeah. Yeah. What's the problem to be alone, guys? Being single, not a problem. Okay. Just don't bring to your life a new problem, let's say. Okay. Yeah. Guys, every reactions on your marriage, okay, reflects on you, your personality. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're a good person, of course, there's no problem. We'll be ended up a good couple for everlasting. Okay. They will die, they will be dying together. Okay. But just in case, if you see you are jealous too much, bye bye, man. Bye bye, lady. It's not for you, marriage. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Guys, I have seen many jealous people. They are not satisfied with anyone. Okay. Anyone. Nobody's good enough for them. Guys, nice topic. Okay. We are psychologists. We are everything, right? Okay, guys.
Yeah.
Bye bye. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Okay.
thank you so
Thanks so
much.
much,
Have a good week.
guys.
Thanks.
It
Bye.
was
Thank you,
beautiful.
guys.
Have a
Bye bye.
wonderful
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
week. Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Have a
Bye.
good